Okay, so now we're going to go into our contest coverage. This event was a FIS World Cup Big Air in Kriegsburg. Is that right? Kriegsburg, Chad?
Reichsburg,
Kreisberg.
Kreisberg.
Yes, in Austria. And so, anyhow, this is going to be third place right here. This is Mons Reusland. You got third place. Check this
I
out.
think Austria is pronounced Switzer or Schnitzel, France. I mean, no. What was that?
Schnitzel check.
What was that
Schnitzel
there?
check.
Trick baller. Was that a frontside triple cork? Yes.
Chad,
Yeah, that's looking frontside triple mute.
what's the degrees of rotation there, Chad?
1440.
The 14?
He does it backside 12 tail. I think one of these guys does that was amazing. This is front triple cork,
Yep.
mute 1440. And then he does another, his second trick should be, he does switch backside 1260 tail, which is really cool. This kid Billy Rice, he used to live in Breck, used to do switchback nine tails like perfect. And Mons just popped another 180 on it.
Yep. So that's third place. Here is second place. I'm only showing one clip. They actually have to do one front side rotation, one back side rotation, or at least like two of the four rotations. They have to have different rotations.
That's pretty cool, actually, as far as a rule goes.
Yeah, you get three jumps and you got to do two different rotations. But you have to have two makes basically as part of your three jumps.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that, Chad? Do you think that's a good format, just like from a rider's perspective, from an athlete perspective? Like in the half pipe, it's like one of three, basically your best run of three. So you get to lay it on the line a little bit more, right? As far as like, well, if you only have to land one of the three, you can take some chances. But in big air, it's like two of the three you have to land, so you can't really just throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, I mean it's big air was hard because somebody would have their home run hero trick and kind of win, and they wanted to diversify it a little bit, so they made him spin the other way, and that just kind of helped with judging in a way. We've been doing it in the format over the last few years. Just spin left, right. You get three chances to land two of them, and then say you do a 1440 left and right, and then you're gonna have a chance to step up one of them and put a 16 down or an 18 if you want to take it to that level.
Right.
So it's actually worked really well in the judging, being able to force the riders to kind of go left and right.
Would the format be better if it was like two of four or two of six? Like the half pipe is like one of three, right? I can do ratios.
It just makes it a little more confusing for the judges, and you're gonna get a lot more landings, and then it just kind of gets wishy and washy with everything. Where you're giving them an extra chance to land one of their tricks that they might have screwed up on, and they're going in, and if they land them both, then they can send it to the trick they might not land. So and then once it gets into 4 and 5, then there's kind of confusion just goes on.
Right.
So it puts the pressure more on the line to land the trick. So what do you see happening? Like guys kind of go through their go-to, like McMorris would be. Well, I guess he's got both front triple and back triple, but generally,
Yeah.
they try to land that first trick first
Yep.
and go for the other two
Yep.
tries. Yeah.
Yeah, strategery comes into play for sure, you know, as far as like what you're going to do. And
Hey,
you got to be
X
consistent.
Games
You got to be consistent.
X Games they do a jam where it just kind of they go, and but obviously the FIS has changed. But like a Max Pro will do front 16 and switch front 16, and within two tricks most of the time he just wins the
Yeah.
game.
He's kind of a little bit
And
robotic as far as just being able to stomp every time. Do you like that jam format better, or do you like the one or the two or three format better, Chad? As a judge, as a
um,
rider, as a spectator and fan.
as a rider and a judge, I enjoy watching the jam format because usually they put down their safety tricks first and then they're jamming, so then they just start full tossing. And it's a little more entertaining where, FIS format or whatever this is, where you get three chances, you might be a little more conservative.
Right. Right. Okay. So here's one more shot. And this is just the podium. I just miss going to contests. I miss seeing this kind of action. When was the last time you were on top of the box, Chad? When was the last time you were on top of a podium or on a podium, spraying champagne in someone's face?
Um, I got third at the Bodie Merrill mini pipe contest at Hood like 4 years ago.
Did you
So
spray someone in the face?
behind Austin and Red, I
Did you
think.
spray down red?
I did not. We were at the bar and we definitely didn't spray beer on each
Okay.
other. But we were at the Charlie's, so it was cool. We let Red in. I think Red was still like 15 or something. So
How about for you, Bjorn? When was the last time you were on a podium?
We did the ultimate border with. We won with Christian Asoy and Tom Curran.
That's a good team.
It's like a surf, skate, snowboarding contest, but I definitely didn't spray champagne in like Christian Asoy's face or anything.